Hello, Vudani here, and today I have a game 2 of 3 in a Thief Tournament series. I am using an evasion slash caltrop slash bleed build, whatever you want to call it. Very effective for point defense and just killing people over time. This build is very specifically designed for group play where people are on points a lot and you have a lot of opportunity for AoE, and got a huge group there. I'm going to teleport in and immediately throw down a bunch of caltrops. You're going to very quickly see the amount of bleeds getting generated there, and pretty much everyone is ticking for thousands of damage. And I go right into my ultimate, do cancel that early to get a heal, and right now I am trying to get more bleeds. I roll for initiative to get out of there a bit. I'm still pretty low, but we're handling this middle battle very easily. I was able to apply a huge amount of AoE pressure with that single caltrops, my 7 ability right now. When I roll, I will drop caltrops, and I can use 7. And the actual skill caltrops is going to apply up to like 13 stacks of bleed at any point in time. So that's 13. I mean, you can do the math there. That's like 1300 damage a second, or even faster than that. It's pretty gosh darn high. Not only that, but it's crippling them, and I am dropping more than just that caltrops. And right here, this Guardian teleports onto me, and Thief's coming in. I want to try to be evasive and going right into those evasive attacks, and I stealth for the stomp, but the Guardian is smart about that, and he does get me down, but the bleeds are just overwhelming. Not going to be able to survive that. I mean, honestly, the only way to really survive this build is to be able to constantly cure bleeds, or one thing a lot of people don't realize is you don't have to fight on the caltrops, and the AoE radius is fairly large and I can apply them constantly, but you simply can move away. That is a weakness to the build. If you engage this build, just remember that. Be mobile and avoid the little spiky things on the ground. It's really that simple. Obviously, on point defense matches, that's a little harder to do. This map is certainly a map that you could avoid it if you'd like, and if you are playing this match as a Thief, you might want to switch up your build a bit or try to focus more on other points. But I mean, honestly, it's very difficult to avoid all of these caltrops, especially when you have your team working with you. And right now you can see the damage going to this Guardian. Even if that Guardian was to cure some of those bleeds, it really wouldn't do too much. Most defensive builds with a lot of cures aren't going to have enough, isn't going to have enough damage to really threaten you. And right now I hear we got 2-on-1 over here. I'm going to move to Waterfall with the defensive Necro Little Dreams over there. I'll be able to easily thwart this. Little Dream's about to go down. I'm going to pop my big caltrops, pop a second caltrops, and going right in here. And you can see the massive bleed damage. It's honestly overwhelming for almost anyone. We got the Guardian down. Thief popped his ultimate, it looks like, but not really going to help. And Thief goes down as well, and here comes the stomp. Hopefully I'll be able to get it. Don't get it, and we do get knocked back by that Shield of Absorption. And I do go down, but here comes Strifey, and for the knockback revive, I come right up and pop in caltrops. I throw down the big caltrops and go for the revive, but I do go down. Now if they come try to stomp me, they're going to get obliterated by bleeds. I teleport away, and as you can see in that spot where I dropped those big caltrops, we got the one Guardian down, and the other one goes down very soon. There he goes down from those bleeds, and we should be able to wrap this up here. Had a bit of reinforcement from Napalm at the end with the whirlwind or tornado, and that Guardian does come back up, and I am getting the revive. Napalm does get knocked back, and I'm getting focus fired a bit, and this Guardian seems to be pretty standardly built. Using his ultimate right now, it's obviously not gonna really help if we can get these people revived. I need to try to get Strife back up, but right now we got a 2v2. I get Bulls rushed. I pop my roll for initiative to get out of that as fast as possible, and now I just got so many bleeds with the Caltrops. When I got a good amount of health and people are trying to fight me toe to toe, they are just going to get bled to death. And as you can see, I did get knocked back there, but I really want to secure this stomp, and I do that right there. One thing about Thieves is no stability, so stomping is going to be an issue at times. You do have the stealth, but good players are going to recognize that. Tripwire can be used for stomping and reviving a bit. It's still, I mean, that slot's really up for you to choose, and not able to get that revive. I do get the steal to get a buttload of boons there, and I pop my ultimate just to finish anyone off if they're thinking they're gonna get up, and don't even need to stomp those guys. They got so many bleeds on them, and Elementalist's gonna go away, and I obviously saw that, not gonna let that happen, so gonna roll over there and get this stomp. Now if this Elementalist had acted sooner, she would have killed me, but I took a bet there and did manage to get the stomp, and now this warrior is going down very soon. Got a lot of defensive roles in this team composition right now. We have a fairly defensive Elementalist, a fairly defensive Guardian, and Necro is also defensive. And then myself and Nacy are there to basically clear things out and teleport right into that Shield of Absorption, go right into Death Blossoms, and get Caltrops down. This guy's not going to last very long if he wants to fight on this point, and that is a big mistake, fighting on the point when you are fighting a thief with a build such as mine, and he goes down fairly easily. No reason for me to really stay, but I do recognize that knockback gonna go off, so I do get the stomp just because I'm selfish, I suppose. Gonna move to the middle now. It's contested, so we got looks like a 3v2 right now. Napalm goes down, so gonna go right back to a 3v2. Not gonna be able to get Strife up, I don't think, but he did pop his knockback. I'm going for the revive. I was not able to stay in there and trying to get him, but not gonna happen. Throw down my Caltrops, get some rolls, get some Death Blossoms going, and teleport in and pop my ultimate there. And this is going to obviously mitigate some damage, allow me to move around a bit with the stability. And we do get reinforcements there. We got 2 down. This warrior is going to stun me and likely get up, but he must have used his stun on Agentile, it looked like. And I'm gonna roll out of there because this Elementalist will kill me. But I do realize she's dying anyway, so I go in and not really worrying about that. Gonna secure this stomp real quick, and we're looking fairly good if we can hold Waterfall there. Graveyard's about to get taken. Probably gonna need to reinforce Waterfall, but we do recognize that we just took down quite a bit of their team, so they're going to most likely gather up and move to Graveyard in one force. I'm gonna go push their mine right now when we got someone fighting their Keep Lord. Looks like probably Nacy, I would guess, but not really sure who that is right now. And I don't believe we get that kill on the Keep Lord, so, but we did distract them, and that's why I started pushing this point. Strife and me just moved over here to try and get this point, see if we can neutralize it. But this Guardian is actually pretty defensively built, so it's gonna take a bit to take him out. We see our base gets under attack right there. Obviously that's a problem. The enemy team has 330 points now, so that is pretty much in the range that if you can kill that, you're gonna win. However, 3 of my teammates do get to the base, and it's a pretty sure thing that they'll be able to defend at this point, so I'm going to try to neutralize this middle point, and this Guardian is getting bled to death. He does have some cures. As you could see, some of those bleeds did get removed, and I throw out my ultimate just to make sure I get this kill, and where it gets immobilized, honestly I don't know where that came from, but I will accept it, and I do go down here, and it looks like they got 3 in the middle there. Napalm tries to get him knocked back, and he is basically just keeping them off my ass right now with that knockdown, and we're waiting for reinforcements, and we're able to keep this point neutralized and Right here I'm going to have to teleport away. Nacy comes right in with his hammer there. There goes an Earthshaker, gets him stunned, and now here come two for the revive. Napalm is going to get a revive too. We got all 5 in the middle, and right now our goal is to capture these points. We thwarted their assault on our Keep Lord and just gonna murder. It's basically my favorite thing to do in Guild Wars 2, and our base does go under attack again. Obviously we are still in the danger zone of if they kill our guy then we lose, and myself and Nacy decide, you know what, let's go kill their Keep Lord. We have an opportunity, we just wiped a few of them. If anything, we can hold them at the base and we'd be fine. I mean, yeah. Scardian is doing everything he can to get us, and it's pretty much a race here. We're pretty confident we'll be able to kill them. We got 3 at our base defending, and we got 2 assaulting here, and the guards have been softened up, and I'm gonna go throw down Caltrops, and you will notice that this guy just gets destroyed by bleeds. Already 25 stacks, and he is getting 2,500 a second. More than that, because we got 2 guys, and boom, game over. We have won. And got 19 kills there. That is pretty acceptable, I would say. This build is very good at getting a lot of damage on a lot of people very quickly. It does have counters, as I went through at the start there, but if you play your cards right, I mean, you can't do bad with this build. That is one thing I'll say. And, as always, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any suggestions for thief stuff or tournament stuff, just whatever, I'll check it out and try to put a video out on stuff you guys would like to see. And thanks for watching.